They're gonna pop that in my screen as soon as I come on live. Oh, whatever. Okay. Hi, Takara here. Yes, it's been a long time coming. What I want to say is so many little things I'm gonna say, but like I said, it's nothing major. Let me just say this. Don't be upset when you are blessed with the things that you ask God for, you ask the universe for, you ask the ancestors for. Do not be upset. Do not ask for these beautiful things and beautiful manifestations and like and prayers, and when they start happening or you got to go through certain stuff for it to happen, then everybody want to be in their feelings. No, don't do that. So let me just say that first and foremost. Secondly, let me say it's nothing negative. There's nothing negative happening while I've been going all this time. It's nothing bad. It's nothing, no family tragedies, thank God, nothing like that. It's a lot been going on in the world, as you guys already know. Yes, it's a lot. Has been a lot going on. Uh, just certain things, politics, LGBTQIA community, you name it. We're gonna touch in on some of that stuff during this video, but it's gonna be a quick video. Excuse me. Allergy season and having asthma does not help, but whatever. But I wanted to just come into this live because, like I said, I know it's been a while. I know the last live I did was in 2025, and that seemed like it was forever ago. Yeah, so this is 2026 now. I think this is my first live that I'm doing in 2026. I did not, and I will not ever go live in my patient's home. As some of you may know, I have been in the health field for the past, 20 years, and right now I'm doing living because I'm saving up for my place that I'm going to be purchasing 2026. I think originally I said it was supposed to be purchased this year. It's going to be next year. Um, I'm just saving, 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 saving. Honestly, if I wanted to purchase this year, I could. But like I said, I know what I want my place to be like, what I where I want it. And the more you save, the more range you have, as far as location, what you want. You get more, if something I wanted a 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath, condo slash loft. So if that half bath is not there, with more money, I can get that done. I can get that renovated. I can get that done. So I'm just saving differently. I'm just doing more for any miscellaneous, things that might pop up. When you becoming a homeowner, you have to think about so many things. It's not just it's just not just a down payment and a closing cost. It's so many little things in between. It's not just credit score. It's not just this, that, which is mine is excellent. I have an excellent credit score. Thanks to my daddy teaching me about credit and stuff like that. But yeah, I will be making that purchase next year. Hopefully my bestie will be doing the same thing, buying her place next year. We'll be homeowners. Woohoo! But I'm still saving and I'm still doing that part. I know I haven't been on my lives in a while. It's been months. And like I said, I was working, saving money, doing what I gotta do. I'm on a mini break right now. And while I'm out, I will be getting some stuff done. I need some ink therapy that's gonna be done. Tattoos, if y'all don't know what that means, some of you guys, ink therapy and just resting and just getting my, mojo back and stuff like that. I know a lot of y'all probably will see that I have lost, like I said, a little bit more weight. Only because, and that wasn't, like I said, that wasn't stress or anything like that. That was just, like I said, I eat differently while I'm at work. So while I'm out of work, I will cheat and have a cheat day and do my thing. While I'm at work, I don't eat like that because I need my energy to stay up. When you do living is way differently than when you do hourly. You get to walk out of that person home at the end of that shift. Living is differently. So you have to be on that shift and stay there until, even when you sleep at night, you still got to be alert. So it's just different. I can't really explain it if you're not in the health field, but it's just different. But you don't want to eat and get tired and sleepy, and you still got 5 more hours to do, a couple more hours to do. So I eat differently while I'm there. So, but I'm still thick. I'm still thick. I'm still beautiful. I'm still all of that. But it's just like I said, I know it does look like it. I'm down to 166, I believe. I believe just a few months ago, I was 176 or something like that. So give or take 10 pounds or whatever. I don't know. But I guess I'm happy. I'm healthy. Nothing is going on crazy. No medical things, nothing like that. Thank God. And I'm blessed. Like I said, when you're manifesting and you're praying things over your life and you praise God and the ancestors in the universe and all of that. And when things started shifting and taking place, you have to not complain about that process. When you ask and speak beautiful things over your life and stuff start happening, you have to go through that process. You can't get upset with like, damn, I might have to move. Damn, I might have to work a little harder, or damn, I might have to stay late. I don't necessarily, saw myself doing living, like this, but it has to be done. I have to, save that money. I have to do what I gotta do. And I have to do what I have to do. But I am away from my life and my family and my loved ones, unfortunately. But like I said, they all understand. Listen, they be like, Takara, do what you gotta do. So I thank God that they understand that completely. And I'm willing to do more for them, in the process as well. But I'm still saving for my condo. I'm alive, I'm well, I'm not sick or nothing crazy happened. I didn't want nobody thinking like, oh my God, she just disappeared. Like what happened? Like when you disappear from social media and you disappear from your audience, what, no matter what social media you're on, people think the worst, and for your haters out there, they always think, oh, you got fat, you got unattractive, you got this happened to you, you got that. And as you can obviously see, none of that happened over here. So if that's what you were praying for and wishing for, first of all, you shouldn't be praying and wishing over nobody's life in a negative way ever. Secondly, that definitely didn't happen over here. So I'm sorry if your wish or dream did not come true for that to happen. But no, I'm covered, baby. So I'm gonna die beautiful. I'm gonna die. Look, I'm gonna leave this earth, or I'm gonna, descend from this earth in time, just the way I am, baby. Okay, I'm just gonna look older in time. It's gonna be older. And speaking of that, I want you guys to know my hair was supposed to be gray. All of this was supposed to be silver, gray, but the dyeing process didn't take. So it came out brown, which is beautiful. I love this hair color, but it was not supposed to be this color. It was supposed to be gray or silver. I'm so mad, but it's okay. I'm gonna learn how to dye my hair silver and gray because I'm gonna embrace that the salt and pepper look. I'm not one of those women that run from age, that hide from age, or got a problem with getting older. I'm 42 years old, and I'm just not that. I'm just not gonna run away from my age. I'm not gonna run away from getting old. Wrinkles and gray hair and this and that and aches and pains, what else that comes with getting old. I'm not one of them. I love getting older. I love embracing becoming a woman even more. I look forward to, stuff like cycles stopping and just a lot, I look forward to AARP and stuff like that. I look forward to discounts. I look forward to, elderly time at the supermarket, like cute shit, like cute, beautiful stuff like that. I just look, you know, I do not run from getting older. A lot of people run from it and they scared and they will cover up their grays or they will get all of this crazy plastic surgery. To each his own. Like I said, I know we live in a society where the standard of beauty is way off the charts. I have always said that. You can look at any of my past videos, lives. I have made this statement, and because it's real, the standard of beauty, not just in America, all over the world, is stupid. And how they want women to present themselves and men to be, and then why people keep getting all these plastic surgeries to feed into it. And now our younger community, unfortunately, is being affected by it. They got self-esteem issues and they need therapy and they going through it all, whether it is bulimic or the obesity and gluttonous, and it just goes from one spectrum to the other. It's a lot going on. Hate your stretch marks, hate your cellulite, hate this, hate that. And this is all the stuff that God naturally did to the body, gravity with breasts and everything else, with sagging skin, whatever. You can't even lose weight and be proud of your body because then they talk about like, oh, the skin, oh, that. Oh, I'm like, yo, you can't wait for lose. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all in a society where y'all want people to just be these dolls that they wasn't built? God did not want us to look like dolls. If anything, dolls was created to look more of human. That was the imitation of life part right there. It was made to look like us. We wasn't made to look like them. And why people can't process that, I will never understand. I said all that to say, like I said, love yourself, embrace yourself. And what people call flaws and all, it's not a flaw, baby. God made humans in his own image, okay? Whatever image that may be, whatever image that may project, stretch marks, cellulite, sagging skin, wrinkles, gray hair from getting older, freckles, whatever the heck it is, gaps, whatever people keep thinking that is just, some type of whatever. God made you his own image, baby. Embrace it. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous. And don't let nobody in this life tell you otherwise. That's all I can tell you. That's the only advice that I would give anybody. Embrace it. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. I think when God made me personally, I can't talk for everybody else with a gap. I think when he made me, he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna show these goddamn humans on this earth that yes, you can have a gap and still be absolutely gorgeous. Let me just show out real quick. Let me just dip that into the water real quick. Let me just show them what I'm capable of doing. Yes, let me make this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous girl and give her the biggest gap that I can possibly fucking find. And not just one. He gave me a two, three, several. Like, and yeah, let me just prove that to y'all idiots down here on earth that I am God and I could do whatever I want to do. And he has proven that throughout time, not with just me, with other people out there in the world. Whether it was albino, whether it was what's the other one? Vitiligo, whether it was freckles, whether it was certain birthmarks. I have sort of the most beautiful birthmark where it does change the hair a little white or gray. And I think the mom had it or her kids had it. And oh God, it was so pretty. It was beautiful. He said, let me just show them. And he does it with animals too, and people still don't get it. The more unique God made you, you are good. He didn't want you to look like everybody else all over this earth. He wanted you to be you. He wanted you to embrace that. And instead of embracing that, people will literally go look like the last 10 people you just saw, the last 18 people you just saw. You don't want to embrace the uniqueness that God has made you. That is crazy to me because you don't know how bad, like, I'm like, he could have did me all the way unique. He could have really did me albino. He could have really did me, freckles. He could have really did me unique, unique. I'm telling you, and I would have embraced it every goddamn chance I got. Like, you don't understand. The gap wasn't enough for me. I wish I had like more uniqueness. Like, girl. But it's okay. He didn't want to outdo himself with me. So he said, I'm gonna just do that for you. I'm gonna just do that for you. But anyway. But yeah, embrace your beauty, embrace your uniqueness, whatever make you unique. Embrace your damn stretch marks. Embrace your cellulite. Embrace your body. Embrace your height, whether you short, skinny, fat, tall, black, white, whatever. As far as this whole racial thing, not like I said right here in America alone, but all around the world, I'm touching on that topic as well. God made you in his own image. White, black, Chinese, whatever race or religion or whatever y'all got going on out there. Just embrace that and don't hate somebody else because they're not that. It's a lot of that going around. Like now, certain African Americans don't want to date Caucasian people because they feel like they hate us so bad. Then why would we want to date them? Why would we want to be around them? I'm like, you sound just like them. No, you can't be mad at a racist and then become them because you think it's okay because you're not Caucasian. My racist is a racist no matter what side of the fence. Yes, unfortunately, it was embraced by Caucasian people the most. Not all of them, some of them. But you can't fight racism with racism. That don't make sense, honey. That's like trying to put out a fire with goddamn gasoline. It's just, and I know they say this is a man eat, a man eats man world, or you got to fight fire with fire. Sometimes no, sometimes you got to fight fire with water, and sometimes you got to put it out and let it just and cool off and let it just you cannot be as ignorant because that person is ignorant, honey. That don't work. That don't work. That don't work. That don't, and that shows you anytime a bully has turned around, sorry, somebody who was being bullied has turned around and took that out on a whole, whether it was a school situation or, just things that have happened, different events that have happened throughout time, they wasn't right either. Like you don't let a bully make you go into that and hurt people, and you know what I'm saying? So I just said all that just to say, like I said, being mean to someone who's being mean to you don't help. Either just try to smooth things over or walk away and say, hey, it's not for me. Negativity, that energy. When I'm in a room or I enter a room and that vibe doesn't feel right, I don't yell, scream, and have a tantrum like some child. I walk out of it, baby. I walk out of it. It's not for me. Sakara leaves, and the older you get, you will understand this method. Like you don't have to deal with it. You walk out. You walked in, you walk out. It's just that simple. Like. So embrace you, embrace the uniqueness of you, embrace, like I said, I always tell people God made you in his image for you not to love that, because a society full of people that don't even love themselves. And that's the $1 billion God, that's the $1 trillion thing right there. You guys will go hurt yourselves on operating tables and do all this extra stuff, all this extra stuff, all this extra stuff. And the people that got you feeling bad or got you feeling insecure about yourself, they don't even love themselves, sweetheart. Do you understand that? So if they can't love themselves, how the heck is they supposed to love you? Like you honestly need to love yourself, because depending on them is just, and you should never depend on somebody else to love yourself anyway. Like that's what I'm trying to. Okay, we're gonna come out of that topic. We're gonna come out of that topic. But yeah, just embrace you, love you. You are gorgeous. You are everything that God made you to be. Just embrace that, okay? That's first. Secondly, we're gonna do this LGBTQIA topic real quick. It's gonna be a quick topic. Yeah, our community is really going a little crazy right now. I'ma say it. I'ma say that. I think they're letting anybody and everybody in. I think our ancestors is like, whoa, what the heck? It's a lot going on right now. Let me just say this real quick and I'm gonna just get out this way. You can be mad at me, you could be pissed with me, you can feel however you want to feel it. I don't care. The truth has always been the hardest pill to swallow, and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Like it's just it is what it is. Take it how you want to take it. You are not a late in life lesbian. You are a late in life bisexual. You cannot be with a man for years, have children, have a life with this man, be married. And I don't care if you was miserable with a whole goddamn 10 years, 20 years, whatever years. You chose that. You let man-made religion and you let fear stop you from living your truth. You're not a late in life lesbian, honey. You are a late in life bisexual. Okay? You cannot claim to be a lesbian because you have now fall in love with a woman, and now you just want to your whole past life that you was, as I say, riding a baloney pony, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That now, because you're not doing that on no more, or it's not a real one anymore, that doesn't make you that like that just erase your past life, your past who you were with. Your kids wasn't a mistake, I hope. I hope. So you cannot just say, "Oh yeah, I'm a les now." No, you are a late in life bisexual. The only way you're a late in life lesbian if you never let a guy touch you like that, y'all kissed or whatever like that. There was like really no kids involved and nothing like that. And you was just scared and afraid. So you just went through your whole life just in a closet, just chilling. You pop out 40 years old and just finally say, F it. I want to be with women. And I don't care if I'm disowned. I don't care if this happened, da da da. You're a late in life lesbian. Not somebody who had kids and was married and y'all had a whole life with someone, and then you just try to erase that with a label. There's you can't do that. You can't, because basically what you're saying is your kids was a mistake. I'm gonna just put it out there. None of that was real. That was all a delusion, and it just no, you don't do that because you in love with a woman now. No, you're not a late in life lesbian, honey. You're a late in life bisexual. It's okay to be attracted to both sex. Okay, receive that, receive that, receive that. And no, I'm not a psychiatrist, and no, I'm not all of that. No, 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 no. And I'm not trying to be ever, ever. But receive that, receive that. Take that how you want to take that. One more thing I'm gonna touch on, and like I said, once again, I'm gonna say what I want to say. It's gonna piss some people off. I don't care. Amber Closet was right. There's no such thing as a bisexual stud. I wish I go to the highest mountain. I just said that on another one of my social medias and yelled that off the highest mountain. There's no such thing as a bisexual stud, honey. A stud is a black, well, African American woman that presents herself as aggressive or I believe male censored or something like that. Yes. You can be bisexual and be aggressive. You could be bisexual and be more dominant, of course, but there's no such thing as a bisexual stud, honey. Because a bisexual, like a stud is a lesbian. Lesbians are not bisexual. And the fact that y'all don't get that or understand that, and then y'all turn around and say, "Well, what's up with all these labels? We don't need labels. We don't want labels. Labels is too much. Labels, labels, labels." And y'all are walking around this planet, and y'all don't even know what the heck y'all are. Y'all don't even know what y'all are. Whether it's a latent lifer, whether it's a bisexual stuff, y'all don't even know what y'all are. And y'all wonder why we need labels. We didn't want to turn into clothing. We didn't want to turn into furniture. We didn't want to turn into anything that had to be labeled. But y'all forcing our hand because y'all don't even know what y'all are. Y'all coming into this lifestyle. Y'all coming into this community with childhood trauma that wasn't evaluated, that wasn't taken care of, that wasn't treated. Y'all coming into this lifestyle with different, with different things. And y'all not understanding some things. Y'all really not understanding some things, unfortunately. So y'all just grabbing a label. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. You know? Now bisexuals got other labels. That now it's pansexual. Now it's fluid. Now it's gray sexual. Now it's it's a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's another letter that come along. I wouldn't be surprised if it's numbers that come along at this point. It's a lot going on in our community. The one thing we said, we don't ever want nobody to look at our lifestyle and think it's becoming a punchline, a joke. We never wanted this. People literally lost their beings. Let's say that. They literally lost their beings and lost their careers. And not just Ellen, a lot of different people. People were scared to come out like the brat. People were scared to, you know what I'm saying? Latifah always kept her, Queen Latifah always kept hers private because she knew what it might, do if she was too exposed. Now she's free, thank God at last, and she could, but she even knew the amount of people that had to hide or that was beaten or that was, sexually assaulted, God forbid, or just the amount of things that people had to go through, to be a part of this lifestyle and to be out and free, and y'all just coming into this lifestyle, just treating it like one big band-aid for a goddamn wound that hasn't even been healed properly or correctly. And it's just not what's up. I'm just gonna put it out there and you can take it how you want to take it. I have to refer to myself now as a real lesbian, which is crazy. And they be like, "Sakar, what's a real lesbian?" I'm talking about a real one. I'm talking about a one that's not confused. I've been, what I'm saying? I came out as 18 and I've been that. One that's not confused, one that didn't have to lay and be with several men, have several kids to understand some things. One that doesn't pretend to be a lesbian, but I'm secretly behind closed doors being bi or pan or fluid, or I'm secretly attracted to, or I secretly like, sexually certain things. And listen, listen, listen. So now I gotta refer to myself as a real lesbian, which is crazy because they like once again they like, what's a real lesbian? A real one. A real one. one that actually knows what she is and what she likes, what she and you know the thing about it, I'ma just, put that out there with me and my credentials and my accolades as I mean, if I dare say, I'm lesbian, no kids. Um, um, not pan fluid, nothing like that. Had my own everything. I'm about to be a homeowner next year. I am a passenger princess, what you would call, but trust and believe my wives was never have to worry about gas, tolls, anything else. Got them. Didn't have them. Anyway, um, and finding my kind out there, beautiful, sexy, smart, not perfect. None of us, I never said perfect ill, but is rare. It's rare out there in our community. Finding another me out there in the world to become friends with and to even fall in love with and be with is oh God, I was about to curse, forgive me. It's becoming harder, unfortunately. And I don't want to put that out into the universe because they said be careful. So I'm gonna take that back a trillion percent. It's not becoming harder. It's just you got to find it. It's a search. I'm gonna put it to you like that. It's a search. Beautiful, whether you're aggressive or femme, whatever. Beautiful, no kids, full blown lesbian. That's what you got to say now. It's crazy how you got to say that. Not confused about anything, not pan, not bi, not fluid, not late in life, not this, not no kids, no attachment, no exes issues, no psych issues, no drug issues, alcohol issues, no, physical abusement, any type of abusement issues, no childhood traumas, no, it's rare. It's rare. And like I said, you could say, oh, she's tooting her own horn. I will toot away. I wish I had a horn in front of me right goddamn now. It's a rare commodity. And once again, I don't say all that to think I'm better. I don't say all that to think I am better. But when I tell you it's so rare to find, I be looking for me outside of me at this point. With friendships, with love, I be looking for me outside of me, and it's just rare. It's so effing rare, and I'll be just like, "God, please." If I'm on like if my version is like on an island somewhere, take me to this freaking island, and I will stay on that island. If my version is on another planet somewhere, take me to that planet, and I will stay on that planet. If there is a goddamn place for full-blown lesbians with no kids, no childhood traumas, no ex issues, have they own financially stable, good credit score, just classy. You could be a tiny bit, you know, hood or whatever like that, a tiny bit, just to let somebody know we don't play with you. But be classy, beautiful, gorgeous, smart, funny. You're into art and museums. You into picnics. You're into romance. You're into poetry. You're into documentaries. You can also go bowling or you're not superficial. You care about real stuff and you care about real people and you're family oriented. And if there's an island of women, full blown lesbians like myself, please God, ancestors, universe, I ask you to guide me to that island. If it's a planet, I ask you to guide me to that planet. If it's somewhere off the grid, I ask you to please, please help your daughter. Because the people that find me or the people that be in my path sometimes I'll be like, I don't know who sent you, baby. This ain't even return to sender. This is don't ever locate me again. This is you don't know me and I don't know you. This is, like I want to please God, ancestors, universe. I want to find people like me. As far as friends goes, as far as love goes, I want to find people like myself. I'm not gonna lie about that. And like I said, once again, you can feel how you want to feel about that. You can pull or take what you want to take from that. It's not being conceited. It's not being, harsh. It's not, no. It's the realest thing in the planet to be. I like rare. Not I don't want to think about myself as a commodity because I'm not a thing. I'm not a piece of, furniture or anything like that. But real, when they say real is rare, is real is becoming rare. Like I just need to locate my people. Wives, I'm gonna say this right before I get off this live right now. Wives, to my beautiful wives out there in the world, find me now and just get me out of this goddamn. I saw somebody on TikTok and she was like, yo, dating is hard, yo. Like she was just like the amount of people out there in the world that you got these weird people, these confused people. You got people that don't even know who they be hiding their children. Oh my God, they will not tell you they got children until like the eighth date. You like, hold up, you don't think that's what you should have put on your profile? They be hiding exes, they be hiding baby daddies and baby mamas, they be hiding. Or they living arrangement is real creepy and just stupid and just dirty and just ill and just they broke. They trying to use you. Oh my God. For all the people. We thought it was just studs for years that got with these women that claimed to be gay and was taking care of their children. It's starting to happen to femmes now too. And then when I tell somebody, hey, I prefer somebody with no kids. Oh, you're not maternal. You're not a woman because you're not into kids and you're not maternal. Hold up, who is you? First of all, who you think you're talking to? And secondly, because I don't have children doesn't mean I never, you know, I don't care for children or I'm against them. I chose not to have children in this world because of the weird people that were here and I had to protect mine at all costs. So I chose not to have children. And secondly, I wanted a life that I knew that was just free and I could spoil a child to life. I don't use death. I could spoil a child to life. I can provide for that child financially and do all of that. But at the end of the day, I can take this to the best amusement park, Disney and anything else. I can do whatever I can do, you know what I'm saying, for that child, shopping sprees, all of that. But at the end of the day, I need that child to go back to their parents. That's all. Like I would be the coolest stepmother, not stepmother, I would be the coolest godparent of all time. But I just have to get that child back and get back to my life that's quiet and beautiful at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying. And that's keeping it a straight percent real. I like the freedom of my life. I like to be able to go on vacation and do what I gotta do and not have to worry about a sitter or a child. That's all it is. It's just being real. But I said all that to say it's real. My kind is definitely rare. And I just want to be located to my kind. If y'all see this video and y'all like, listen, we gotta go save our baby. We gotta go. My wives, please see this video. Please see this video and come and save me. Say we gotta come. We gotta go get her. Cause y'all know, monogamy. I'm not against monogamy either, but monogamy ain't all wrapped up it is to be these days either. It be so much cheating and dumb stuff and secrets and it be dumb too. So I always tell people whether it's monogamy or poly lesbian. Poly lesbian, like I said, I'm open to both. I don't care. But for my wives out there, please find me and save me from this horrible, horrible goddamn community full of people that are just very confused and I'm just not a psychiatrist. I can't really help them. I'm not a superhero. I can't throw on a cape and save anybody. I cannot. I'm not taking care of your kids that you had with some dude that you wasn't really feeling. I'm not doing that, sweetheart. I'm just you won't use me because you broke and you unattractive, ill. Yeah, yeah, just none of that. So real is definitely rare. Unfortunately, real is rare. Lesbians, full blown lesbians are weird, like rare. And I just need to find both. So if my wives are watching this video, come save your wife, please. Come save me, please. Come save your baby. Don't want to be out here no more with these people. Please. I feel like this is like some type of ransom video. Like, what? Who is got her hostage? Nobody got me hostage. I'm just like, oh, just please come and save me and thank you, because it's just not. It's just not cool over here. Like this community is just is being mocked. The LGBTQIA community, unfortunately, is being mocked, and they letting everybody and anybody in. Anybody can be a lesbian now, and I'm like, not with me. Not with me, honey. Not with me. Not with me. Not over here. No. So, but yeah, for my beautiful, beautiful wives, come and save your baby, please. Come and save me. God, ancestors, universe, please let them come and save me. But I'm gonna end this video. I love myself first. Well, God first and foremost, the ancestors universe. I love myself right after them, my baby, Sonny, my late wife, our daughter Sky. When I say my daughter, if I was gonna be a parent here on earth, I would have prayed for a baby girl. Her name would have been Sky. So I chose not to have children here on this earth, but I put her name on me because that would have been her name. If it was a boy too, it was universal. So Sky would have definitely been their name. So that's why I put that on me because I wanted to be a mom, but once I got older and I found out how creepy people was in this world, I said about my children, I swear it just wouldn't be safe. The world, people in it wouldn't be safe if they ever mess with my children. So I said no. There's no need for me to have any because no. But anyway, all I had to say, peace from a nerves. Wow, peace from a nerd. Well, you can say peace from nerds too. Yeah, peace from all of the nerds out there in the world, but peace from this particular nerd. And I'll catch you guys on my next live. It won't be this detailed probably, but I was like, this is an update, because I haven't saw y'all in a long time. So I was like, let me give y'all a real video, make it a little longer, whatever. But y'all can definitely come back and watch this through my lives. And yeah, peace from a nerd. Bye. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. Me in this, in this, in this. Oh, did I saw? Why is it not letting me? Okay. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was doing something on my phone and forgot that y'all were even still live with me. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Peace from nerd again. Bye.